Hey, welcome to Luis Banuelos show. I am Luis Banuelos. To my right, Angel Padilla.
Hey.
To my left, Duarte. David Duarte. How you been, Angel?
Chilling, man. How about you?
How was your weekend, buddy?
Fuck. You know how it is.
Explain, my friend.
Yeah, same old crap.
Same old crap, huh?
Dealing with all sorts of things right now. How about you, buddy? How was your weekend? Besides you freaking dying the whole freaking weekend.
Oh, I've been freaking sick as hell, man. Like, I think I'm on my last couple of days, my friend.
You're on your last wing, huh?
Yep. I'm like, at work, I was like, lung. I'm swallowing it back in, bro. That's how fucking bad I've been sick, man. And you know how when you work with a bunch of Mexicans, you can't get sick. Or you can't show weakness.
No, you cannot show weakness for shit.
Because right away, what? Oh, you must have AIDS.
You know what?
Fag.
It's especially when you work with a bunch of older people.
That's all I want.
That apparently have the strongest immune system in the freaking world. Yeah, no.
I work with this one cat that is like friggin' in his 60s. He likes going to like TJ or whatever.
Yeah.
To mess around with little 20-year-old girls.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And he's all like, no, you see, you have to go out. When you're my age, you have to fuck 20-year-olds so you could drain their energy from
Wait, what?
Drain their energy from them, and so you could be all energized.
What is he, Rogue from the X-Men or something?
I don't know.
You know what's funny? I went to work today, and I'm telling you right now, I went to work a novice. I came out of there with a PhD in whoring, bro, apparently.
PhD in whoring.
Big time, bro. We got a guy at my job, and this guy literally gets hookers 3 to 4 times a month.
That's an expensive habit.
It is, but this guy was literally telling me about where to go, the websites that he uses, the numbers that he keeps. This guy, he has a file cabinet full, like in his wallet, literally.
He has special hookers for every day?
Yeah, just full of them. And he was telling me, he's like, yeah, some of them are like this, some of them are like this. This is the way he talks. Yeah, you got to know where to go. You got to make sure that you're okay. Sometimes when you go to a massage parlor, like they don't want to do much to you, so you got to like touch them to make sure, see how cool they are. I'm like, dude.
I wonder if he fucks like, and depending on the time, like, throughout this time, I'm just gonna fuck Scorpios, and Sagittarius, and all that shit.
How would he know their signs, bro? That's what I want to know.
He asked for the info. So when were you born?
Dude, this freaking guy was literally telling me.
Give me the date of your birth. You have to fake. You have to fake your voice. Bro.
You have to fake the voice. So you don't want them recognizing you.
Hello, how's it going?
No, but this dude was literally telling me about everything that he does, and the whole time I'm looking at him like, okay, I have to work with this guy all freaking day, and I was like, dude. I'm trying to get him to come on the show just to give us the full life experience of him. Because it's funny as hell because, like, he's married. That's the thing. And I asked him, I'm like, all right, if you're married, how come you just don't fuck your wife? And he's like, well, my wife is, I can't please my wife. I can't satisfy her. I'm like.
Oh, so he's married.
Yeah, he's married, but I guess he says he can't satisfy his wife. So what he does is he goes out to get hookers. And I was like, okay, that's cool. He's like, so you pretty much just go in fucking go, right? He's like, no, I pay the extra for the romance.
How? What is romance?
Precisely. That's what I asked. Like, what do you mean the romance? He's like, yeah, some of them you get, some of them live in real good condominiums. So you go there, you give them the money, and they take showers with you. They fill you up first, and I was like, wait a minute, what?
So he's pretty much a full-blown escort, pretty much.
Yeah,
right?
he's just pretty much freaking going to like. He was telling me that on
shows up with flowers.
I guess probably, dude. He was telling me that sometimes
fucking
he shows
Valentine's Day.
Big giant candy.
Big ass heart of candy and shit.
Girl throws it in the corner with the rest
like,
of it.
Here's the extra money so you can eat some chocolates with me. What a pussy.
Hey, dude, I'm telling you, the whole time he was telling me this, I'm just looking at him like, wait, what? Because like I said, I've admitted I got hookers when I was overseas and stuff like that. But like it was just you fucking go. But this guy was literally saying that at his age he needs that romance. I think if you get to the point where you need to get a hooker.
I remember one time I was all like, because I was so desperate to lose my virginity. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna get a fucking hooker. Fuck it. And
is this like in the heyday of the Pomona hookers?
Oh yeah, it was in the heyday, bro. There was this one that I was just like, Jesus Christ.
So what happened?
So I took my friend's car because he was drunk.
Yeah.
Driving back home, I'm like, oh, there's one. Fuck, she's hot. Pulled over his car. Once you turned it off, once you turned the key all the way around, you couldn't turn it on for shit. Yeah.
So what happened?
So I'm like, and I fucking went to walk there, and I'm like, hey, how much? She was like, $25. It was back in the day. $25 was a lot of money. Yeah.
Recession has hit hookers hard.
So I'm all like, oh, all right, cool, let's make it happen. And then like a part of me she was all like, oh, well, let's go over here. And I was like, this is how the show Cops goes. So I was like, you know what?
Wait a minute. Wait. So you thought it was a sting, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
So why not just ask her, hey, are you a cop? You know they have to tell you, right?
Yeah, because I didn't know the law back then, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm good. Never mind. So I went back to the car, and I couldn't turn it on. So I had to call my friend, Chaton, from work. And he comes over like 1 o'clock in the morning. And he's all like, what the fuck you doing here? I'm like, nothing. The car stopped. He's all like, right.
Well, wait. You were on Holt?
Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much could tell at that point that you were trying
so,
to
So he's all like, right. Okay. So he helped me turn the car on. It took him like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he freaking, and then he fucking goes like, all right, man, well, I'll see you tomorrow at work. The next day, my dad calls me into his office. He's all like, hey, mijo, come in. I'm like, what's up? What's up, Pop? He goes, what the fuck were you doing at Holt yesterday? I was like, nothing. Why? He's all like, did you get a hooker? And I was like, no. And he goes, right. Next thing you know, my mom gave me that speech too, bro.
You told your mom?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, wow.
Man. That's a fucking
that's incredible. So, have you ever gotten a hooker?
I never gotten a hooker in my life.
You never gotten a hooker? All right, so you've been lucky enough.
I'm afraid of STDs, man. Yeah.
That's one of the questions I was asking.
I'm afraid I might be laying next to a person with an STD, and the STD is just gonna go whoop, just jump on me, bro, and I'm like, right before I know it, it goes into my pee hole, and I'm fucked.
Like a fucking flea, huh?
That's how STDs are spread in my
No, you know what's funny? Like the dude that I was telling you about at work, he has psoriasis, like that skin disease that he gets blotchy skin. And like I never really noticed it to the day, but the whole time he was talking about the hooker thing, every time he would try to hand me, like, because we were putting sets together of tables and we have to strap them. Every time he would hand me the strap, I'd be like, no. Because he has it real bad on his face, and I was like, you know what? I don't know how you got that.
Yeah, you have to be careful, especially if he likes to romance. You know he goes down on them.
That's what I was asking him. But the funny part is, like, he actually told me that, like, he told me that, like, the different prices. Like, literally, this guy's favorite webpage is thebackpages.com. And he was telling me that that's his fucking literal fucking whoring spot.
Pages, huh?
And I gotta say one thing. I even asked him, I'm like, has the internet made it easier? And he's like, yeah, the internet makes everything easier. And I'm like, well, why do you pay for a hand job though?
Well, remember back in the day, you had to go to the post office and then look at those newspaper things. Oh, remember that shit? You're like, all right, I got $1.50.
Yeah, that was. You know what? Did you ever you ever seen the free ones like on the streets?
Yeah.
Did you ever get one?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Were you slick about it, or did you just walk up and get one like the bravest man in the world? Or were you like the sneakiest bastard in the
No,
world?
I had to
going-
be like super sneaky because I lived in front of the post office. So,
So yeah, you had to like literally like be there like at 2 a.m.
like, literally, I would walk by, you wouldn't even tell I got it, bro. That's how fucking slick I was, bro. I was a
The
fucking
one-
ninja.
Remember they used to have the stars on the nipples, like so you.
Oh yeah,
couldn't
that was a
see.
fucking.
That's the biggest. tease
No,
the
back
world.
in the day, they didn't have that, and
They
then
had-
later on.
Oh,
they
okay.
started
I don't know,
fucking
like,
doing that.
you know-
Because the kids were getting them.
Yeah, I remember that.
But it's stupid because it was like they would cover the nipples, yet it would be like 1-800 fuck me and shit.
Yeah. Did you ever call one?
No,
I did.
fuck no.
My mom got a phone bill one time. I didn't realize how much they charged. My mom got a phone bill one time for like $900 and some, right? Luckily, I guess I had an uncle that was a pervert, so she blamed him for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My uncle kept telling her, no, it was him. She was like, no, it was you.
That's crazy.
It's nuts, though, how much, like, I never got the point of phone sex or anything.
I remember the first time I discovered web porn. I was like, what?
You know, the first time I actually...
Next thing you know, a virus came.
You know what? The first time
Like, well, how come the arrow turned into a penis? How come the arrow?
Hey, you got a lot of brothers and sisters that I'm pretty sure would use that computer. How did you ever find the time to get on that computer, man?
I used to do that at night. I didn't sleep back in the day.
So, wait a minute. Where was the computer located at?
It's in the living room.
Did you used to...
No, I couldn't.
You couldn't, right? All
was
right.
so
I'm
fucking
just making
paranoid.
sure. Hey, what would you do if somebody, like, suddenly you saw a light? Like, because, you know, back in those days, computers were slow as shit. You couldn't just click off and it'd be instant. You'd have to click that
No,
shit
you
like
turn
20
off
times.
the screen, bro.
You turn off the screen? Yeah, I never thought of that.
this guy told me every time he fucking decides to get fucking romantic with himself, this guy lays down a towel.
I gotta lay down. No, it ain't even that. It ain't even that.
Lays
but-
down a towel, turns on a couple candles,
I don't-
puts pedals everywhere.
I don't turn on candles. I don't put pedals, but literally, like, I have an issue. I've never been able to, jerk to ejaculate sitting up. I have to actually be laying down to do it. I don't know why.
That's when I do my best work, my best paintings. Is when I'm sitting down, bro. Because when I'm laying down,
Yeah.
I literally have to like stiffen up, bro, or else I can't finish.
Oh, you have to do the stiff leg?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too. That's the only way you can't finish for me. I mean, like, you know what? All right. Now you at this point in time, you've had sex.
Next thing you know, like I'm like fucking like
You ever
massaging the tile.
You ever get that cramp though while you're doing it? When you stiff up your leg?
And I've gotten cramps during sex, but
How do you work through that?
you don't. I don't.
You just fight through it, right?
I don't fight through it. I fucking tap out, bro.
Are you serious, bro?
I'm like, ah, get on top of me. I do it in such quick motion, no one knows. That's how badass I am.
So it's pretty much just you freaking going, okay, look, you know what? Do you turn over the girl or like do you tell her, hey, can you get on top?
I'm like going and then I stop and then I lay down and I stretch my leg out
Yeah.
and then I'm like, just ride me, babe. Just ride me.
So the girl never knows that
Yeah.
you were just
It's like,
dying a few
why?
freaking minutes ago of a hernia.
I want to see your beautiful body. Let me turn off the lights first.
Are you shy during sex?
I used to be, not no more.
Now you don't care. Right? You can just
Like
lights on, lights off, don't matter, right?
like the first what? Yeah, the first time was pretty fucking hardcore. You know, but that was because I was with the model.
Oh, all right.
Like this, and then a model. Yeah, you know, you have to be careful.
Did that help out your confidence though? Like knowing that you could get a girl like that, like just wham.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty picky.
Yeah, I give you that. You are.
I keep consistent. Well, except for the first one, but that was like my first one.
So out of all of them, who would you say is your top?
I'm not gonna say
You're not
nothing.
gonna answer that question.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Some people might be watching the show that you don't want to
Yeah.
hear.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna fucking incarcerate myself, my friend. I got standards.
Yeah. Any regrets over the years?
Well, besides psychoness, yeah, but anything else, not really.
All right.
No regrets. No regrets. No surrender. Running down.
What the fuck was that?
I'm running down the hill, bro.
The last charge of the 300, huh? No, but like, what do you think about recently they had the whole change up now, like where I guess you got to wear condoms in porn and all that crap. What do you think about that law and all that shit?
Well, like, it sucks that they have to because I don't like porn with condoms, you know? But a lot of motherfuckers are shady, man.
Well, they have to get tested nowadays. They have
No,
to
but
make
there's
sure
a lot of
they're-
motherfuckers that go around that, though.
Oh, yeah.
The last, 3 years, this guy was fucking everybody and was giving everybody fucking herpes and shit.
That's disgusting. What do you think would be the worst STD you could get? Besides AIDS, of course, but it's just
I
like
think
the worst.
herpes.
The herpes? Why?
Because it's like, who wants that fucking shit? Who wants that?
Yeah, but like, how would you know?
Well,
How would you know you got it? There's plenty of people who never who have it and like never show signs of it. So like,
if your nuts get itchy and fucking you think you have chicken pox, I think there's a problem, my friend.
I don't remember getting chicken pox.
Oh yeah, I got chicken pox. That's just the worst fucking thing ever.
When you got chicken pox, you had chicken pox on your dick?
Huh? I don't remember
Yeah,
how.
see,
dick.
like, you don't remember, right?
No, I
how
was
the
a little
fuck you
kid.
gonna
I'm
know?
sure.
I don't think so, man. I don't remember that part. of
I
chicken
remember
pox.
I was 11 back in the day.
You got it at 11?
Now I'm 6. It affects everything, my friend.
Fucking shingles is killing you right now.
Yeah, fuck that. Chicken pox is the worst shit ever.
Did your mom ever buy you that chamomile bullshit? No, right? Like they just made us work through it. I just remember my mom, like the first time I noticed it.
I remember one time I had chicken pox and I was going outside. And
How many
and
times did you get chicken pox?
Well, that one time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then I was going outside and then my pops tackled the fuck out of me.
It was like the fucking plague, huh? You just had
Yeah.
to make sure you wouldn't spread it around. Did all your brothers and sisters catch it around the same time? Because you guys were pretty much all like convoluted at the time. Whoa, what's this? It's the D child. We're talking about.
The show's turning into a big mystery now.
Why, bro?
I never know if there's a show.
Motherfucker, just be here at 9. You can wait 30 minutes, can you?
No.
Why? Are you that busy?
Yeah.
Well, what do you have to do? Let me hear.
It doesn't
Let me
matter,
hear-
dude.
let me
Why,
see-
why
all you
do I
see-
want to wait?
Let me
half
see
an
how
hour?
busy your schedule
Might as well
is.
start the show. This is a
Well,
good way to start it.
Nah, like what's are you still watching Steve Wilkos get hit by a shoe? Is that the busiest?
That was about
schedule?
7 hours ago.
Did you watch the game?
Okay.
Dude, I fucking forgot about it.
Oh,
I was
San
listening to
Antonio?
the highlights on the. I basically just spent the last 3 hours trying to figure out if there was a show.
What? I texted you. There was a show, right?
But I asked you 9 or 9:30.
I asked you, right? I told you there was a
asked
show,
you,
right?
I asked you, is there a show
No,
tonight?
And I told you yes, right?
Yeah.
And,
And then I
when you
said-
do a comedy show, how many minutes do you show up early?
And then I said,
30 minutes, right?
no. Who said
Yeah.
that?
That's the fucking rule.
This is not a comedy show.
It's still the same shit. Treat
No,
it
it's
as a
not.
fucking show.
So
That
I'm
easy.
supposed
It's
to.
that fucking easy.
How do I know? How do I know?
There's a show.
Are we on the air now?
Yeah, we've
All right,
been
cool.
on the air for 30 minutes.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Has it been 30 minutes?
How the fuck
Oh,
am
wow,
I
I didn't
supposed
know.
to? So here's the deal. Every week,
yeah, it's been 20
every week, we don't know if there's going to be a show
no,
or not.
No, there's gonna be a fucking show every week.
We don't know because it's
No, there's gonna be a show every fucking week.
You sure?
I'm 100% sure.
All right, because the last 4 weeks
Be
we
here
haven't
at
known.
fucking 9.
The last few weeks we haven't known.
Okay, well now you know, buddy.
I don't like surprises.
Now
What's
now
the-
you know. There's no surprise. You
Because
really
the last time I came here at 9,
yeah.
I waited 26 minutes when you came here with Jennifer. Then last week, I had to wait I was killing time at Michael's. Like an hour. And then I got here, and you weren't even here yet. He was here.
Yeah. You can wait. That easy.
Time
bro.
is valuable, son.
That's right. It is. Do something.
I am.
Do something.
I am.
You're all right.
All right, let's get back on subject. We're talking about.
What was the subject?
We're talking about chicken pox.
Chicken pox.
Did you ever catch it, Tuerto?
Hell yeah.
What was that for you? Because you caught it back in the day when there was almost no.
Dude, I got
No,
it.
You caught it when motherfuckers were still dying from it.
I don't know, dude. It was. I don't know how old I was. I was probably like 7 or 8. So you figure
Yeah, we weren't even born yet.
that was like 83, 84.
That's around the same. Like everybody gets around the same age, kind of, right? Especially when, like, the Mexican families is like, oh, he has chicken pox. Let's get all the kids
You
around.
get all the kids together and they all catch it together. It's like a communal thing.
It's a fucking.
It's sad though when your grandparents, they lived in Mexico, never caught it. They catch it from you. They're almost dying and shit.
Well, yeah, it's a fucking horrible disease, man.
You guys got it?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. We're man.
They say you can get shingles from that too.
No, the shingles virus is part of it, but like a lot of people never just never develop.
What the fuck is that?
The shingles is like it's kind of like chicken pox, but it's more like it's mainly a centralized rash that shows up on your body. It's real bad. Like it's the most. One of my friends from work got it, and he said it was the most burning sensation you ever had.
Oh,
in his life.
okay.
It almost
You
felt
feel
like
it.
somebody was doing. Yeah, you feel it hard.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but you know what?
That's
Though most
crazy.
people get that when they're like in their freaking 80s or 90s. At that point,
What,
in
shingles?
Time, yeah, at that point in time, your freaking immune system's already fucked.
No, because my little nephew was born with like a fucking big old red dot and like a big old red fucking mark right here.
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know. It's a birthmark. He still has it.
How old is he?
What, 11, 12? Give or take.
Yeah.
What's the craziest birthmark you have, or you guys have?
You know what? I don't have any. That's kind of weird. I don't think I have a birthmark.
Just this fucking thing right here.
Nah, that's nothing. I have this on my chin right here. It used to be smaller, now it's getting bigger.
So you got a fucking. Do I think I got a beauty mark?
Hey, that makes you part of the fucking Enrique Iglesias club, bro.
Oh man. Hey.
He has a mole.
Well, if you ever got a mole there, would you take it off right away, or would you?
Depends
let
on
it
which
linger?
one that's sticking out.
Hey, if it's gotten him pussy, I don't know how.
Have you ever looked at moles, like the moles you have? Your dad has them or your mom has them in the same place. You ever notice that shit?
No.
Yeah.
I never.
I'm like
Yeah.
I'm the whitest guy in my family, bro. I'm like
Watch.
freckles.
Look
and
at your
shit.
moles, and I bet you your mom or dad has some of them in the same
Yeah.
exact spot.
I didn't know that shit. Have you guys ever fucking like
Now I gotta calm down from rushing on the fucking freeway.
really this guy?
I was flying, man.
this
Because
fucking
there was
guy.
construction on the 60.
Okay, get the fuck out.
You don't believe me? You don't
I
believe
don't care. I don't want to see it.
It's true. Easy for you to say you don't drive.
We're
I know,
gonna
that's the best part.
we're gonna go till 10:30. Is that cool, Francisco?
Yeah, all right, cool.
So you could be here the whole hour,
Hey,
bro.
whatever works, man. It just
Say
sucks
we
not
just-
knowing, man. It's a fucking
Be
mystery.
here at 9.
I say we take off. for the
I'll be
last
here at
30
9 if you're
minutes.
here at
Let
9.
the
I'll
ram-
be here at 9.
Be here at 9.
I'll be here at 9.
man.
Oh,
Why didn't you
I
get back
found
to
out-
me? I think he set me up.
No, I took a shower.
Huh?
I went into the shower. This fucking phone, like this fucking phone. No joke. It used to be mine. When it has a message, this little blue light comes on. Yeah.
Right.
This fucking shit shows nothing.
You're
have
not.
to
You must
fucking-
not have it set right.
Wait, what?
Why, do you have
Look, this is what I texted you,
No. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Why when I was driving over
and
here.
you didn't respond to either of those.
To which one?
I said at 6 o'clock. Is there a show tonight? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
And then a
I-
couple
I-
hours
I-
later, is it 9 or 9:30? Nothing.
I got this one. I didn't get the one on top.
This guy.
It's not my fucking fault, bro. I found out about the Improv, bro.
What?
They have 2 open mic nights now.
Hollywood?
They're looking for talent. They're,
What nights-
they're
what
calling your name.
what
bro.
night is it? When is it?
Friday and Tuesdays. They're calling your name, bro.
Will Duarte
I'm gonna
be
have
at
to
the
start going to
Hollywood?
those. I almost went to Flappers today in Burbank,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
but I didn't know if there was going to be a show. I thought there wasn't going to be a show, so I was going to go to Long
look,
Beach.
Go do comedy. If it's more important, do comedy.
Well, without comedy, there's no show, right? For all of us.
Nah, well. All right. Like what were we talking about again?
Chickenpox.
About the immune system.
The immune system of Duarte over here. Duarte, what else have you had, man? You never had the measles or the mumps or anything like that? 'Cause that shit was rampant when you were a
Been
kid.
pretty good.
remember
I never get sick.
Remember when I called you that one, that one time I went on a date and some bit me and I almost died?
Oh my god! Tell the story. This thing fucking destroyed me. I was like, wait, what?
I went on a date and the girl was late, so we didn't go to the movies.
Yeah.
So we just pretty much stood outside and talked. Something fucking bit me, you know?
A spider?
No, a fucking hand or something. And then fucking, I was like, holy shit. I sat down and we were talking, and then I got up and I was fucking drenched in fucking sweat, bro. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, oh man, I think I'm gonna die.
You had already known you got bit, or you didn't know?
No, like I knew because I felt it.
Right.
You know? I was like, I think I'm gonna fucking die. And she's like, what do you mean? And then she goes, come on, I got some water in my car. So we went to her car, and I was fucking stumbling left and right. And then she gave me water, and I was like, ah. And then I'm like, well, I think I'm gonna go home. I think I'm gonna die. And then I called this guy. I'm like, some bit me, and I'm dying. And then fucking this guy being the good Samaritan stayed on the phone with me till I got home.
And the whole time he's telling me it was an ant that bit him, and I'm like, look, I don't think an ant, unless you're allergic to the freaking an ant sting, I think what bit him was a freaking spider, to be honest with you.
Some ants are pretty, but not out here though.
Yeah, not out here.
And then I took off my shirt, covered in a
Oh
fucking
yeah,
rash,
he
bro.
got covered in hives. Like
Yeah.
I
So
still think to this day he probably got bit by a black widow.
What'd you take for it?
Nothing. I just slept
Sweat
on
it
it,
out,
bro.
man.
Fuck.
That's how
Well,
you do
hey,
it.
you know what though? That's the best cure when you're freaking sick. You sweat the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, I sweat
That's what
the
I do. I drink a
shit out of
shitload
it.
of water. I put a fucking sweater
Yeah, but
on.
it's one
a
thing to
bunch
be
of
sick.
blankets.
It's another thing to have venom in your body.
Yeah, but like
I'll
it's
be
not
like
like you
that.
got bit
You
by a
like-
fucking snake.
Like you heard that about that porn star?
Which one?
There's this porn star that got bit by a snake, and he's like, no, I'm okay. A rattlesnake.
died?
And he died. I only saw it because on Twitter I follow a lot of porn stars, and they're all like, "Rest in peace."
A guy?
Yeah.
Are you all right, man?
Huh?
You're following
No,
a
no,
guy
no.
porn star?
All the girls were posting that
How long ago was this?
a while ago, and then like all the girls were posting it, and then I'm like, what? And then it's like, goodbye, Niner. I was like, what the fuck?
Did he go out at half mast? That's what I want to know.
He went up by a rattlesnake.
You know what?
A
though?
rattlesnake.
When you're remembered for
And then
your
you hear,
dick, that's got to be an incredible fucking feeling.
and then
right?
that fucking MMA fighter that fucking died in the desert.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
what did he die from? Just being lost, didn't he? He got exhausted or
He
something?
got exhausted or some shit.
That's some
But the
crazy
guy had a
shit, though.
phone. I don't get it. Why wouldn't you fucking call?
Did he have service out there? though?
Yeah, he called a couple of people and told them that he was about to die.
Why didn't he just call emergency service and say, "Look, track my phone. They'll track it and figure out where he's at and go get his ass." Doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
but that was like what, 5 years ago. The phones weren't as good as they are now.
Yeah,
that's true.
Back in the day, fucking.
What would you do if you got bit by a bunch of like hornets or wasps or something? I mean, you
I
have to go
know.
to the
I've,
doctor.
I've been fucking bit by all that. When we were little kids, we saw the movie Ghostbusters. So me and my brothers got together and we fucking created a group called the Bee Busters. So we'd go looking for fucking beehives and shit.
Let me guess what your tools were. Water?
No, it was just a broom, and we were just knocking things
The
and
fuck
run.
are you guys fucking on?
We're little kids, bro.
and you would find bees?
Yeah, we'll find fucking wasps.
I formed a club called Bug Busters when I was a kid, but we wouldn't kill them. We would just collect them.
Oh yeah.
I had kids signing up left and right, man. Bug Busters. And this was at the height of Ghostbusters fame.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Are you guys gonna go check it out when it goes back in theaters for the anniversary?
They're gonna re-release the original.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I'll
back
check
in
it out.
theaters in about 2 weeks, I think.
I seen the movies, man.
I haven't seen that movie.
It's a lot of movies that you fucking watch them now, and you're like, what the? How the fuck did I think this shit was good?
Dude, I
You
saw.
don't like Ghostbusters now?
I haven't seen Ghostbusters in so long. I don't even remember.
I still like Ghostbusters.
When was the last time you saw it?
I saw it a few weeks ago.
Probably
'cause
like 10 years
I don't
ago.
have cable. It comes out on those stupid Ion channels.
You know, at some of the movie theaters, like the one in Ontario, Edwards, they show old movies every Wednesday.
That's good.
I want to go check them out. Like they had Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, and shit like that.
Back to the Future is a fucking movie I never got into.
That was a
Never
badass
got
movie,
into
man.
those
Look,
fucking
man, I can
movies.
understand part one, but after part one, the rest of them were garbage to me. I was
I
like,
don't know.
really? Like,
I
part
I liked
two was so
Indiana Jones.
convoluted.
Indiana Jones was awesome.
Dude, I just saw Return of the Jedi again. I saw it like 2 weeks ago. Fuck, dude, those are great movies. I love Star Wars, man.
I never got into those fucking
So
movies,
good.
bro. I fucking get bored of them.
I tried.
And like, just right off the get go, they bore me because you have to read and shit.
You don't like any of them.
None of them. Like,
What's your favorite movie of
I
all
think-
time?
I'm pretty picky, bro.
Top 3.
Top 3. I love The Big Lebowski, even though I'm not a stoner. I love. I think Stir of Echoes has to be on there,
How's
man.
that?
You don't remember Stir Buckles,
I never
Kevin
saw it.
Bacon?
Oh my god!
You know what?
That's
That-
a great fucking movie.
A lot
bro.
of people don't remember that movie, but you know all that stop motion stuff in horror movies and all that crap, where like people walk
Yeah.
all crazy. That movie started that in the U.S. It was
No,
one.
that started with Clash of the Titans.
No,
and-
that
and
no.
King Kong and
but
shit.
that was that's stop motion animation. That's different. But I'm talking about, you know how, like, if you ever watch The Grudge, you see the fucking girl, like, she freezes up and does all these freaking crazy moves.
Yeah.
That actually got started on Stir of Echoes.
I don't know. How old is it?
Ooh, it's
Probably
old.
like 98.
I got it on DVD.
90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great
Kevin Bacon wasn't even hot in the 90s anymore.
Well, and that's why that movie never fucking picked up, bro. That's a great fucking movie.
Okay, what's the third one?
I have to go.
Man, this guy's got some lame movie choices.
I have to go with. I don't know, probably.
There's so many great movies, man. He's Stir
The,
of Echoes.
yeah,
Stir of Echoes is
I'm
a
not
good
denying
movie.
it's a good movie, but to be in
It's a
your
good
top 3,
Let's see, what's your top 3?
it's easy.
I went blank.
Star Wars, any of them. Well, not the
You
three
just said
first
that's
ones.
3 right there.
No, well,
Those are your
I
top
count it
3,
as
right?
one. It's really one.
You can't count it as
Star
one.
Wars, RoboCop, and probably Casino. Oh man, those are the.
You
I never
can't.
had
You
to-
can't really count Star Wars as the original as one movie.
Well, if
because
I had to pick
technically
one, it would probably be
technically
Empire.
speaking-
Empire
technically
Strikes
speaking,
Back.
It started with part 4. If you really want to be technical about it.
But-
You might as well put fucking Howard the Duck in there, bro.
I never saw that one either.
The worst movie ever made.
What about your top 3?
You know what? Miss Pettigrew Lives for a Day.
What?
Yeah, I love that movie. I don't know
even
why.
what that is.
Last Chance Harvey, because I'm a big Dustin Hoffman fan, and The Graduate.
Never saw any of them.
Yeah, they're well, like 2 of them are recent, but like The Graduate came out like in the 80s. You remember? It's funny because a lot of people have never seen The Graduate, but I guarantee you that you've seen scenes from The Graduate. Like
Who's in
Wayne's-
it?
Dustin Hoffman, a couple.
I've never seen a Dustin Hoffman movie.
Oh yeah, but like
Not even
if you watch you remember the Wayne's World 2 when he's at the church and he's banging on the thing.
Kind of.
And
Been a
like
while.
he interrupts the wedding and all that. He's swinging the thing around. That's actually the ending for The Graduate. Like you see a lot of that in different shows. Like
Have
The
you
Simpsons.
seen any of
did
those
it.
movies?
No.
Like The Simpsons have made fun of it. A lot of people have never seen The
Anything's
Graduate. but
better
they've
than
seen the
Star
scene.
Wars.
Fuck no. Star Wars is the
Star
greatest
Wars is
of all
the
time.
biggest piece of crap of all time.
Greatest fucking film of all time.
I actually think Lord of the Rings is better than Star
No
Wars.
way,
Fuck
man.
yeah, fuck yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are
At
retarded,
least
man.
you had fucking a better.
You
freaking
guys are
fight
retarded.
scene.
Fuck, Star Wars just suck, bro.
Hey, I don't mind seeing an hour-long fight scene as opposed to the guys being diplomatic.
The
whole
thing
freaking
about
movie.
Lord of the Rings, I just barely saw them like probably 3 years ago. I got the DVDs because they were
Yeah.
like $2.99. I've always been curious. Let me check them out finally. I enjoyed them, but
Yeah.
not even close to Star Wars.
Oh, you
man.
know what's in the top?
2 hours
Braveheart,
for a movie that doesn't even have an ending.
Oh, Braveheart's great.
Braveheart.
Braveheart's a great fucking movie.
Braveheart's a great fucking movie. No, but yeah, fucking Lord of the Rings is fucking
Dude, those
awesome,
movies
bro.
don't even have an ending.
Oh,
Because
but
it's a
you know what?
continuing.
I admit to you one thing. I think the Return of the King. I didn't like the endings to those shits because you had like 5 different endings at the end of the movie, and people were literally.
They're
watching.
like 3 hours long.
All right, what do you think about the Matrix? Then?
I just like the
love
first. I
How
just like
the fuck can you like the Matrix?
The Matrix was a fucking
the Matrix is a
revolutionary
fucking
movie.
The
great
only
fucking
good one
movie.
was the third. Was the last one.
No, the first one is probably the best
I
one.
never liked any of them except for the last one.
Hey, look, if I die,
And you call yourself a goth?
If
How
I-
can you not like that?
Dude, you gotta remember, I was
I-
already out of high school.
if I have the greatest death scene is gonna be like the one from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
On the first one, when the fucking all those monsters are coming and that guy's just being shot. With
Oh yeah, with the arrows.
Fuck it, that's how I want to
When
go,
he
bro.
breaks it off, and you know he just keeps going, you know that's the shit.
Run! That's how I'm gonna die.
This guy's
bro.
making fun of the Matrix. Wow. I remember
Yeah,
after
no,
I saw
I
that,
think the Matrix is a
I
great
saw that movie in the movie theater when I was leaving. I remember I was with my girl and her friend, and I was driving home like, you felt like you're in the fucking Matrix driving home all fast and shit.
Yeah,
He
wait,
looks like he's in the Matrix.
You just said your girl. When was the last time
I
you
can
had
totally
her,
see.
right?
I can totally see David Duarte just going like, maybe this is a dream.
It is, man. We're all plugged in. We
are
are all
now.
plugged in.
We are now. Shit, everybody's fucking
Fucking-
those shits.
Oh, the
Fuck
Matrix.
I remember when that phone. And remember when he got that phone and he pressed it and that shit popped out. I was like, man, I wanted that phone.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was tight back in the day. Now I look at it, I'm like, wow,
Yeah,
technology.
fuck, technology's fucking gone.
Right now
way
they would have been
beyond.
like, well, hold on.
All right, well, you're a Star Wars fan. What do you think about Star Trek?
The new ones or what? All of them.
All of them.
I only like the 60s show from the 60s, the TV show.
Yeah, the original.
And the 80s movies were badass. Wrath of Khan.
Hey,
all
you know
of-
what? Like I like the Wrath of Khan. I like that one a lot just because you had
The Search for Spock. That was funny.
I love the fucking that spoof they made on the show, Galaxy Quest.
Oh yeah,
That's a
that
funny-ass
Galaxy
movie, bro.
Never
Quest
saw
was
it.
funny.
Oh my god, they make fun of that shit so fucking badass,
Did
bro.
you see the last 2 Star Wars movies? I mean,
No.
Star Trek movies?
No, I haven't seen
Oh,
it.
dude. I didn't see the first one, but the second one was awesome.
I think the only Star Wars movie I liked was when Darth Vader was made, bro. That was pretty good.
Well, the Star Wars movie.
Well,
with
the
Darth
last
Vader?
one?
Yeah.
No.
When he becomes Darth Vader?
That one was horrible. even I was like,
When he
no.
fights Obi-Wan, bro, and this
That was a
Obi-Wan
good
just fucking chops him
I
up,
like
bro.
that movie. I
That
like
was- that was a
General
good fight
Grievous.
scene. Grievous was the shit.
Oh, my God.
Grievous was fucking badass. I give it that.
That's
Grievous was
about it, bro.
badass.
You fool. Ah, man, that's Star Wars is bad, dude. Star Trek, though. I was talking about Star Trek. The last Star Trek movie that came out,
Garbage. or what?
badass, dude.
Oh, yeah?
And the guy who made those 2 movies, he's making the new Star Wars movies, too.
Oh yeah, J.J.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to be fucking so badass. Because George Lucas fucked them up.
Yeah.
He destroyed his own creation.
Cool.
George Lucas created Star Wars in the 70s. And he made the 3 movies, all the way up to Return of the Jedi. And then he came back and made 3 more, like, 10 years ago? And they were terrible.
The reason why he made them was because, again, you got to remember that the original Star Wars movies didn't start off in the beginning. It started off in the thing. You actually had to read the books in order to know how the hell Darth Vader was made.
But he overdid it with he got too carried away with the special effects.
He
with
got
the
too carried away.
Computer graphics.
He got too carried away with the stupid characters, man. Jar
Characters,
Jar Binks
yeah.
had to be
that
the worst
fucking
fucking.
kid was the worst fucking actor.
Darth
of all
Vader?
time. No, that
Anakin?
fucking yeah.
Yeah. It was terrible.
The worst fucking.
He made it
kid
too much
ever,
for
bro.
kids. That's where you
did.
screw it up.
It's like, oh no, what should I do? Like, bitch, motherfucker.
I like how
I beat the shit out
both
of that kid.
Anakin and Luke were responsible for the whole fucking Rebels winning, and yet the kid didn't get any credit. Like, who was that kid? Nobody.
No, that was Anakin.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
Anakin didn't get any credit for it, though. He didn't get any credit for blowing up that shit at the end in the first movie. They just didn't know who the fuck he was because they didn't know who the pilot was of that fucking ship. So he never got the credit for it. That's why they just shoved him in the Jedi Academy. I like the fact that at least they showed like.
Aren't they making like another one?
Matter of fact, if you look at it, it's fucking Obi-Wan's Kenobi's fault because he kept on wanting to get Anakin as a Jedi, and the Jedi was saying no. I mean,
Well, no. I mean,
Luis is like, what the fuck are we talking about?
What it was that Liam Neeson's character was the one that like wanted him
Jinn.
trained. So that's the only reason why Obi-Wan did it. If he fucking didn't want to,
oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. It was Qui-Gon Jinn.
because he
Liam
didn't want to
Neeson.
do it. Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson is like the new
Liam
badass.
Neeson is in everything. But
He's
you
the
know
new
what?
badass in movies.
He's a new
He
fucking
needs
Harrison
to.
Ford,
He
bro.
needs to keep his fucking family at home. How the fuck are you gonna make a Taken 3?
I never even saw Taken. I want to see it.
It was
Oh,
good.
I
Taken's
saw
a
the
great
movie,
movie.
the one where he's on the plane. That one that just came out. That wasn't that good.
I haven't
You know what
seen
I'm
that
talking
one.
about?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It wasn't that good.
You know what?
Where
though?
are you?
Like, I'm in the plane, asshole.
Like, I still say that like he.
It's like Harrison Ford, remember in Air Force One?
Oh yeah.
I never saw that one.
Oh my
That
god.
was good, no?
It's a good movie. It's just like, you just go like, really?
Like man.
Like, they just took over like that quick. Over Air Force One like this,
Yeah.
bro.
No, I never saw it.
And then at the end, he grabs the guy and he goes, "Get off my plane."
That's the
Socks him, bro.
That's the only thing people liked about it. But it's
Wasn't
kinda,
there another movie like that with Wesley Snipes?
Yeah.
That was Passenger 57, right?
Yep.
Never seen that movie. I've never been a big Wesley Snipes
Wesley
fan.
Snipes was like,
Wesley Snipes had some good movies
I don't
here
like
and there,
Wo-
like New Jack City.
oh,
Like
dude,
Wesley
Wesley
Snipes.
Snipes was a
Love-
shit in the 90s.
yeah.
I
He was
only
the
like-
first black
New Jack City.
action hero.
Dude, Demolition Man. He was
I never
fucking
saw
badass
that.
Demolition
in
Man
that
was
movie.
bad.
He was
Blade?
badass in that movie.
Fucking Blade,
Yeah.
dude.
Was that
Blade 1
movie?
and 2 was good. Blade 3 was
You
good.
didn't like Blade?
I like Blade,
I didn't like Blade 3.
but
Triple H, I
They,
thought
they,
that shit was
they kill him. Oh yeah.
Really, you do a fucking pedigree on a vampire, right?
And then he had to go to fucking prison
Yeah.
because his stupid tax guy.
Yeah.
His tax guy told him, "What? You don't have to pay taxes or something." He believed it,
He's an idiot.
and he had to go. Now he's in the Expendables
But,
movie.
but no, you do know though that there isn't any real law though that says you have to pay
yeah,
taxes.
but you can't do that.
But
you
yeah,
can't
they-
play with the IRS.
There has been people that have gotten away with it, but like for the most part, the IRS is always going to win because the IRS doesn't really have a governing body above it. So
Yeah.
naturally, they're going to win. But like, what do you guys think about freaking
Wesley Snipes.
every show nowadays getting canceled?
It's good.
Arsenio?
It's a lot of-
Arsenio, you got so many pilot shows that just barely came out. That,
Good.
like they had 2 episodes and they're already canceled.
Like, I was fucking reading, and I was like in shock. I was like, holy
What's up?
fucking shit.
What?
Pretty much the most powerful guy in Hollywood, actor, / whatever.
Ryan Seacrest at this
No.
point.
It's Jerry Seinfeld, bro.
Oh, Seinfeld's
Why you
still-
say that?
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld has
Why you
more
say
money than anybody.
Well, he's got a lot of money because of the show.
Still,
You got to think about it though. For
Greatest
a
show ever.
For a show to be gone that
He's
long
fucking
off
worth
the air.
$8.75.
For him to walk away from that show when they were offering
Howard
him more
Stern
money
is
to
worth
do it.
$5.
Oh, you looked it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$8.75, bro. That's a shitload of money.
You got to think about it. His show is
And then
syndicated.
he has that
everywhere.
podcast that everybody's fucking
Yep.
everybody
Who?
sees and shit. No, I mean
Oh,
not
you
the
mean
podcast,
Comedians in
that
Cars?
Comedian in Cars
Yeah.
and
Jerry
Coffee.
Seinfeld is. I mean,
Everything he puts out right now is gonna
It's
get
gold.
looked at, bro.
People, you know what it is though. You look at like in any show that he came out as a guest star or anything like that. People love those characters. People still like the only one you never hear anything really about is Newman and the other cat.
that was did you guys like that show?
With the Seinfeld?
Seinfeld?
Oh, bro.
Yeah,
Great.
Seinfeld was
I think
great.
it's
It
the
was one of the
greatest
greatest
fucking
shows.
show ever,
Greatest
man.
fucking sitcom ever.
That
I
fucker
like
had
I
so
like
many
how they
great
tried to
shows.
make the sitcom within the sitcom,
What's his name?
and that's what made it work.
the
Like,
Soup Nazi was based on the dude from the Laugh Factory.
yep.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Masada.
Are you sure? I never heard that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
It
I
was
heard
a-
it was based on a real guy.
Yeah.
No, the
A real guy in New
yeah,
York.
The guy itself, the actual guy that played the soup Nazi, he's actually a cook. People don't realize he's
Right.
actually a chef, but his attitude
Jamie
reminded
Masada doesn't
Jerry-
have that same personality. Isn't Jamie Masada
No, but
like
he-
calm and shit?
He'd tell you, like, come back in 3 months. That's what he would tell you. That's what he told me.
No, yeah, I know he does that.
That's
which I
how
don't
that's
like
how they
that.
got that's how they got
I
that
don't like
whole
that.
thing though.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, no, that show was fucking out of this fucking world, bro. Everything was fucking hysterical.
Oh yeah, dude. Just the fact
When
that
they came to
freaking-
Hollywood,
You know what though? I
That
gotta
shit was
say,
fucking
I gotta
genius.
say one thing though. To me, at least, Constanza made the show
nah.
because he was just
George was
George
to me.
was-
George and Kramer were the show. They were
Yeah,
the funniest. But all of them were good.
'cause- yeah,
All of
but
them were
like
fucking
George,
hysterical, bro.
George was just that guy that was like,
And
You know who
Wait,
George
wait,
was
wait.
based off of?
Larry
Yeah,
David.
Larry-
Yep.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
And Larry David, I think deserves more credit for Seinfeld because it's his style of comedy. You
Yeah.
can tell
Yeah.
his style of comedy.
Well, you look at his new show now. I mean,
Curb Your
it's-
Enthusiasm?
Yeah, it's great. It's
Yeah.
a great show.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen
It
it.
cracked me up when he was jealous because his wife said she had a crush on George, and he was like, "But that's based on me." He was actually upset about it.
It's a funny show, man. There's a one of the first shows. He's sitting down and you know how your pants have this thing right here, and it's like real big. You see that one?
Yeah.
Where the thing is real big, and he goes to the movies with his wife's friend, and it looks because it's real big. And she's like, "Oh my God, your husband had an erection." He's like, "What an erection? Look how big. This is the pants. There's nothing here."
Well, that's like the show Drew Carey. Remember Drew Carey had an
yeah,
episode
Drew
like that?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he had a show.
Oh, he bit Larry David.
Yeah, but no, you know what? There was so many. There was so
Drew
many
Carey
great
was a
shows.
great show,
There
but-
was so many great shows out there that just were gone before you knew it. Belvedere. I think Mr. Belvedere was a great show.
Drew
You ever
Carey.
Belvedere?
The Drew Carey show was
liked it.
fucking hysterical.
The Drew Carey show
never
was
saw it.
great.
Oh my god.
I
And
saw pieces
I-
of it.
I
but
didn't like it towards the end. I stopped watching it
I
because
wasn't
I
a
was
big
like,
Drew Carey
That
fan.
show was fucking hysterical. Fucking, what's his name? Oswald and the other dude.
oh, Oswald and I forget that.
The only thing I remember from Drew Carey, wasn't there a skinny guy?
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
then there was that lady with all the makeup.
yeah.
That's all I remember. I don't remember any episodes.
You know that lady was the first Maxim girl?
What do you mean?
Yeah, that lady was the first person to be on the cover of Maxim. Was the chick from the Drew Carey show?
The one with all the makeup, the
No,
fat
not
lady?
not Mimi, but the other one, Kate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
Mimi.
remember what she looked like.
Mimi was fucking hysterical though, man. She got a
Fuck
little
yeah, she
annoying
was.
towards the end, but like it was fucking hysterical. That whole dynamic of just him hating her and she hating him is what made
I
that
didn't
show.
watch that show.
That show was great. And yeah.
I go all the way back to freaking Three's Company.
Great
These
show.
companies.
To this day, great show.
This guy,
I love Three's Company. That's like my
Yeah, that's
my
a great
favorite.
show. Well, you have a lot of weird. You also like the Stooges. I don't know why.
Three Stooges are the shit.
Fucking.
Three's Company. I mean, there's so many.
What do you guys
great
think about
sitcoms.
Monty Python?
I wasn't a
Okay.
Monty Python fan.
Monty Python is. I always thought they were fucking some of the most hysterical.
I have a hard time following British.
I used to love Saturday Night Live back in the 90s, man.
Yeah.
And
I can't stand watching it now.
When David Allen Greer was the fucking guest, oh my god, that show just took off to another fucking level.
I don't
To
remember
me,
that
that
one.
You ever
shit was
seen the
fucking-
ones when Steve Buscemi was the guest?
No. Oh, when they
When-
just kept making him a pervert?
When he was fucking happy to finally be playing normal roles for
Yeah.
his show and everything, he was just a freaking dick.
No.
No, but
It's
yeah.
hard to watch Saturday Night Live because you have to sit through all these bad bits
You
before
know
they
what?
finally get to a good
I,
one.
I think that's what like Saturday Night Live's lowest came when Mad TV came out. Like the first couple of seasons of Mad TV when Artie Lang was there and all that. That's
Yeah, they had
that
great writers back
that
then,
made
man.
that show great because every skit was funny. You didn't have to sit through all that.
I
crap.
never watched that, dude.
Matt TV was only funny like the first couple
That's
times.
what I meant.
Bro.
Like the first couple of seasons. They
After
just,
that, it was just garbage.
Yeah, once they started replacing all the cast members and all that, yeah,
Well,
it
fucking-
went downhill. But you got a lot of guys that came out of that show. Kay and Peele, they're on that thing now. They
I
came,
don't
they came
like
out of
them.
that show.
Who?
Kay and Peele,
Who's that?
they have some of those guys that now have shows on.
You guys
Comedy.
watch a lot of TV, man.
I used to. That's all we used to do.
I
You know what? Back in the day, if you weren't home on Sunday from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night, you had shit to talk about at school Monday because The Simpsons were on, Married with Children was on.
I remember
The
back
X-Files
then
were
you
on.
had to go buy fucking.
I'm surprised you guys remember
You
that.
had to go buy a
little
so.
kids.
You
What,
had
The
to-
X Files?
Remember you had to go buy a fucking Super Gold to go get those 3D glasses. at
Oh
the
yeah,
store
for Married with Children.
for Married with Children.
You had the smell-o-vision, remember? Because they were gonna do
And
a whole
Home
thing.
Improvement.
They were gonna do the smell-o-vision thing.
I used to like that girl. What was that two girl's name from Home Improvement? Huh?
Heidi.
Heidi? She was hot.
You know who was hot? The nanny.
The nanny?
Fran Drescher.
Oh,
To
yeah.
this day, she's still hot.
was
She's
hot,
smoking.
Even with that fucking annoying voice, he's fucking smoking.
Okay,
huh?
Like I didn't, at the time that was
Hey.
on, I wouldn't really. The show, I mean, it's not really a great show, but you watch it like the show reruns right now. Man, she was so hot.
You know what though? Every now and then you'll catch one that'll just make you crack up because you'll be like, "Holy shit!"
You know what was a hilarious? I think the funniest show of all time. I mean, I like Seinfeld; it was very funny. But one of the shows that made me laugh hard was Martin.
Martin,
Oh,
of course, Martin was
the
genius.
greatest, bro.
Martin.
Martin was one of those
Martin.
was one of those shows that you had enough characters in it to make it funny.
I think every character brought their own fucking
Yeah.
What
style.
happened to Martin Lawrence? He was the funniest man in the world, and he lost it.
That's what happened, man.
You know what it was? I think with Martin was just.
Well, he was young too when
yeah,
that shit was going on
it was
too,
a lot
bro.
of. He got too much too soon, and that's when they finally just let go of the show. It was he didn't know where to go from there.
I mean, he was
But you
so
know what though?
funny.
He's still
a bad
he's still
motherfucker,
making
bro.
money. He's still doing his thing.
Yeah, but it sucks.
Life is one of the best movies ever.
That was what 15 years ago.
You have Life. You got what was that one movie that he had when he was national security? That movie was
Never
fucking
saw it.
genius.
I don't trust any of his movies.
That
anymore.
movie was
Big Mama's
genius.
House. Come on.
Big Mama's House was garbage, but yeah,
Well, you
National
know,
Security was fucking
National
great.
Security was a funny ass
never
movie.
saw
You
it.
never saw that movie?
But yeah, that show Martin was fucking great, man. I used to love it, Live in Color too.
And Living Color. That show was revolutionary to this.
Yep.
You can't beat that show.
Remember the John Leguizamo show?
Yeah, that show was funny.
That shit was genius. That guy is a genius.
People don't
I don't know
remember
why
that.
people don't fucking like him, man.
You guys don't.
He's truly the first land comic.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, Freddie Prinze is considered the first
Yeah,
line
but
comic, but like
Besides that,
he was.
Well, yeah.
George before
Freddie
George, before
Prinze. You
anybody.
had Paul Rodriguez.
But really, like the one guy
His
that
special Sexaholics is still one of the fucking.
Yeah,
That was one of
if
the-
you- if you
I
watch
remember
that
seeing
one-
that when it was new.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is weird.
that one was. You know what
I
though?
got
It really showed people though for him to go out there
Like
and
you
have
have
that
to open
show.
her like a flower.
I like when he died and you see Cantinflas is
Oh, yeah. When his dad hits him,
Yeah,
when
bro.
he breaks the antenna, he's all like, "Better." Remember that shit?
And it's funny because I remember watching that special and like when you saw Cantinflas, a lot of people didn't get it. They didn't know who he was. But if you knew who he was, you were cracking up, laughing your ass off. over that
Cantinflas
shit.
was a beast.
Yeah. Never got the girl in any of the movies.
Never did get the girl, but that guy is a beast.
I think that guy was probably one of the most
Well, you heard
multi-talented
about
guys.
his nephew got rights
Yeah.
to half of his fucking things and shit.
Well, you know what? He left.
So now they're gonna do the movie again.
That's good. I hope, hopefully, because they should have done that a long time ago.
What, they're going to make a movie about him?
Yup.
Yeah. Well, you look at when you have
John
a guy.
Leguizamo's gonna be in it, bro.
When
This
you-
guy-
Oh, it's going to be in English?
Yeah, this I don't know. This guy claims he looks like John Leguizamo, bro.
Who?
Nah,
this guy.
you know what?
Doesn't
Martin.
look nothing like him.
Back in the day, some fucking girl told me that. But you gotta remember, back in the day, I used to have hair and I was really white.
This guy is not like I look like John Leguizamo, bro. This guy.
You gotta think about this. Like back in the day, I had hair like yours, and I was really white. So it was a little bit different looking, but
Fucking
Like,
and then he claims now he looks like fucking that one dude from what's the name? Expendables and shit.
oh,
When what's that movie? That dude that's a driver and all
You're
this.
talking
fuck-
about the...
I never said I look like Jason Statham. What the hell are you talking about? I'm looking at like when? When?
You look like him more now.
No, I never said that.
More than John Leguizamo, I can tell you that much.
You know, have you ever had that though when someone tells you look like somebody?
No.
How about you, Eduardo?
Yeah.
Who-
Dude, I remember
Carlos
back in the
Romo?
90s when I was black.
Yeah, Lou Diamond Phillips.
No, they used... Well, I used... For sure,
Yeah.
I agree with that. I do kind of look like him. But back in the 90s, I shit you not, because I used to have like really short curly hair and I had a tie top fade and I would hang out with black people and I would dress black. People used to say, "You remind me of Will Smith."
That's horrible.
My ex-girlfriend used to tell me that I reminded her of Johnny Depp or Leonardo DiCaprio. At least they were good-looking guys.
DiCaprio.
At least they were good-looking
Where the hell
guys.
did you get DiCaprio from your ass? I can't
You
even
look more like John Leguizamo.
Yeah, you look.
I've
you
heard that.
Look,
I've
you
heard
look like
that
an
from
old
one girl.
John
One girl told me. I don't see it.
No?
I don't see John Leguizamo, but I've been told that from one girl. But I think for sure Lou Diamond Phillips.
The worst one I was ever told. One girl walked up to me and said I look like Common, and I said I didn't know who that was. I honestly didn't know who Common was until I saw that one movie, Smoking Aces.
Well, you might a beard maybe, but
That's it. I said no. How the
That's
hell
a great movie, too.
Yeah,
Smoking
Smoking
Aces.
Aces is one of the best fucking movies ever.
Fucking
You know who else I
Alicia
was told I
Keys
look
was
like?
fucking hot in that.
You know how
fucking
somebody recently told me I look like that actor? I can't think of his freaking name. The guy who's gonna play Robin. What's his name?
You don't look like that guy.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy from Third Rock from the Sun.
Levy or whatever.
You don't look like him. You know what? You got to give the guy credit though. He made the first movie he made.
Like a lot
I
of
forgot
people,
he was in Third Rock. From
like
the
a
Sun.
lot
That
of
was a
people
good
say I
show,
look
too.
like William Levy.
Wait, what? Someone say you look like William Levy?
Who's that?
He's a hunk in Mexico.
The guy's a fucking god in Mexico to women, dude.
Oh, yeah,
That
bro.
motherfucker comes up anywhere, fucking Mexican women jump all over him. Would you guys ever want that though? Like, would you guys want to be bigger here in the U.S. or would you guys rather be bigger somewhere else?
You have to be in the U.S., bro. You take over the U.S., you
Anywhere,
take over the
shit.
world.
No,
bro.
because like you know we like you know a couple of comics that are really big across the sea and all that, and but once
I've
they get to
given
the
up hopes
U.S. a
on
lot
that,
of
but
people.
you know, when I was younger, I used to fantasize about having girls chasing me and shit, like the Beatles.
Like the Beatles.
I remember. You guys don't remember this shit, but there used to be a Mexican pop group in the '80s
Menudo.
called Flan.
Flan.
They were an all-girl group.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
nothing about them, but
Yeah.
my sisters. They
They were like the counterpart to Menudo.
Yeah, I guess.
You had Menudo and you
Flan.
had Flan. Yeah.
How is that the counterpart?
It was like the women counterpart.
Francisco, you ever heard of Flan?
Yeah.
So he knows Flan.
I remember I used to have a big old crush on Shusha. Remember?
Oh, Shusha? Yeah, everybody had a crush on Shusha.
I know the name. I'm pretty sure.
Blonde lady, big tits, used to always wear the tightest fucking thing on
Yeah.
TV.
Was
for
she
a kid's
Mexican?
No, she was Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't understand a word that bitch said, but
She was fucking. It was a kids show. Yet her titties were almost.
I kind of
popping out.
remember it.
She used to wear the fucking hooker boots all the fucking
Yeah.
I remember one time we were in Knott's Berry Farm, and
Yeah.
my sister's my sister's husband's kids or whatever, they liked Flan, and they were performing at Knott's Berry Farm, and when Flan came out, all little kids started chasing him. And I was like caught up in that, and I was like, "Yeah, I want this. I want that."
Wait. How old were you at that point?
I was a little kid. I don't know.
Oh, okay, thank God. I was going to say, if you were
I
old,
remember-
chasing Flan, I would be like,
I
what
wasn't
you doing?
chasing him. I was just.
I remember one time I went to a park over there in Van Nuys to go visit my aunt. So they took us to the park, and they had like a free concert, you know. And it was like Yudi was there.
No,
I
Yuri back in
fucking
the day.
yeah, back in the day she was hot. And then like another, and then the one thing that I remembered the most was Luis Miguel was there. You know?
Oh, yeah,
and
you
he
had
was,
the women throwing
Yeah,
the
no.
pants.
Where was this?
and in Van Nuys at a park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this was before like
Before he blew up.
yeah, and so but still like girls were fucking throwing themselves at him. I was like, God, and he was a young cat at the time.
I remember we went to a concert.
Now he fucking creates fucking lunatics.
Fuck yeah.
I feel sorry for Sofia Vergara now.
Yep.
Can you imagine
But you
having that?
Wow.
having all
Right
those
now, it'd be
fans.
great. Oh, fuck yeah. You want that. That's what you want. I think anybody wants to aspire to that. Anybody who's like, you're a comedian, you guys are comedians. You guys
I was giving
want
up on
right?
that. I remember when I went to go see Prince a couple years
Oh,
ago.
women.
Oh, dude.
The man's got
I
it
turned
more.
around at one point because we were at the Forum.
Yeah.
And I turned around just to see the audience and everyone's waving their phones like, man,
Fucking
all
women
these
everywhere.
thousands of people. Crazy, man. For one man, you know? That's insane, dude. That's like Dane Cook status.
Dane Cook status. What the fuck?
Hey, Dane Cook at his time, he was
At
a
his,
big
at
ass
his
name.
time. Yeah, at his time. But this time.
Yeah, man. Isn't that crazy how it just vanished like that?
You know what it was? It was to the point where I think he got popular more off the college crowd, and once the
Well,
college
he
crowd
did.
moved-
He created his own fan base.
Once the college crowd moved away from that whole thing, it just you couldn't get that.
And I
back.
liked a couple of. I liked the movie Employee of the Month. That was a good movie, but his movie career dried up too. No more movies.
Well, it's because people found out how old he really is.
You think that's what it was?
This guy was playing a fucking. He claimed to be 32 while he was.
Yeah,
in
but
his
a lot of
40s.
actors do that. There was like 40-year-olds playing in Beverly Hills 90210 pretending
yeah.
they were in high school.
Oh, you mean Luke Perry?
Fucking bald spot.
And
on
that
there.
girl that was on the show too.
What
Which
girl?
one?
Or maybe not in Beverly Hills, but there was that other show, Melrose Place. There was a girl on there who pretended to be a teenager or something, and she was like 40 or something like
That
that.
was like the first time I saw fucking Heather Locklear, and I was like,
You know what?
"Holy
The
crap."
first time I saw Melrose Plays, I ain't gonna lie, I beat it to it. Feather Locklear was the hottest thing.
Yeah, she was hot, huh? I used to like the redheaded chick too.
Yeah,
yeah.
she was hot.
And then she came out naked in that one show.
Which one?
I don't know. I saw her naked in a magazine.
That's probably the
Mr.
one I
Skins.
buried.
Mr. Skins.
Mr. Skid magazines back in the day. You got to give those guys credit.
We
They-
give a lot of promotion to fucking people for free.
Yeah,
You
we
guys
do,
notice that, right?
We brought up fucking what's next? We're gonna bring up Kimberly. What's her name? Kimberly Anderson or some bullshit like that.
What's that?
The girl that played Kelly on Saved by the Bell.
I never liked her.
All those girls were hot.
I didn't like Lisa. Oh, I didn't like.
Lisa was a black girl, right?
Yeah.
She was hot. Have you seen her lately? What she done to
Oh,
herself?
My God, she looks
Was
like
she
shit.
hot?
Dude, she made
She
plastic
looks-
surgery or some weird shit.
She looks
Oh,
like
yeah?
shit, dude. If you look at her now, it's like looking at little Kim. You won't recognize the bitch.
Yeah, she looks weird, dude. She destroyed herself.
Well, she's bipolar too, man. She's fucking destroyed her everything.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why people do that shit. I wouldn't get fucking. Watch me next year, just flawless jawline.
Next year you got fucking wipe
Fucking-
this fucking
fucking
wonderful
little
cheekbones.
The greatest fucking jawline ever. Bro.
The fucking dimple right there.
A big chin implant. You ever seen that show? What's that?
Make me
fucking
look like
show?
a celebrity.
What's that? No, there's a kids show that comes on, and it's like it comes on Saturdays, and there's this guy with a big old chin. And he like hates fun, and he hides it. He has like Periscope. There's like a little girl with like a pink dress, and it's like Fun Town, and this guy who has a big old fucking chin, and you never seen that shit?
No.
Yeah, that's a chin that you would want.
Strawberry shortcake.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's a newer show. But he's got the biggest chin.
Who's still has probably the biggest chin in Hollywood? Still gotta be Jay Leno.
Oh, for sure.
That man's like his head is just fucking immense.
I heard it's even crazier in person.
You know what? The only
Probably.
person, the person with the
if some
biggest
guy
head,
came up to you, right, and told you, "Hey, I'll pay you $1 million. All you have to do is get his chin. I'll pay for the fucking implants. You just have to get Jay Leno's chin." Would you?
Could I take it out or have to live
No,
with it?
you have to live with it for at least a year.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
I would do it. No problem. A year?
What about two?
Yeah. $1 million tax free? Oh yeah.
yeah, that would be true.
Just imagine big ass chin, bumping on everything.
Who knows? I might like it and keep it.
Who's the guy with the biggest head you guys have ever seen?
Luis Banuelos.
Big head.
Like, you serious?
Biggest head? I don't know.
No, like,
I'm
I
talking about ego, bro. That's
No,
what
I'm talking about just a huge headed motherfucker. Like I when I was in Florida one time, I saw this guy at the golf course, and I just remember seeing just this guy.
I think Shaggy.
What, with the side.
No, Shaggy. There was this kid who was around 100 pounds, right?
Yeah.
At least 40 pounds in his head, bro. Big ass dome, bro.
You know who has the biggest head I've ever seen in my life? That had to be O.J. fucking Simpson.
You saw him in person?
I saw him at a golf course in Florida when I was in Pensacola, and he was golfing for some sort of charity event. I didn't know who he was. Like, it was weird. But I walked up, and I was in the Navy, and this is me. I just see this dude with a humongous dome. To this day, I regret not taking a picture with him.
That's probably why he was so good, man, as a running back.
Yeah.
I mean, not a running back, but yeah, he was a running. What
Put
was
your
what was
head-
O.J. Simpson?
I'm fucking on
Was he a
there.
running back?
He was a running back.
Yeah, he was a running back.
What do you guys think about this shit? Like the 20th anniversary just passed, and you guys still remember that shit? The whole trial for the O.J. Simpson.
I was
Fuck
living in the
that,
trailer at the time.
You're living in a trailer at the time?
Yep.
All right.
I remember that. I remember the whole trial.
All I remember from that is just the fact that it interfered with my cartoons.
Yeah.
That's all I fucking remember. 'Cause,
I used
you
to
know, the
wake up
cartoon-
at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning to watch Bodmaster.
What?
And then it got canceled. And I
Yep.
just woke up at 7 afterwards.
What was it called?
Bodmaster?
Botmaster? Never
Yeah,
heard.
this dude that had
You guys had
robots.
some lame ass cartoons growing up, man.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I used
Better
to-
than the
I-
Three
I-
Stooges,
I
bro.
used to watch Sailor Moon. I used to get up in the morning. And
Sailor Moon?
I would watch Dragon Ball Z because it would come out at 5.
That was
and Sailor
lame.
Moon would come out at
That's
5.
one thing about my generation. We had way better cartoons, man.
Well, what cartoons did you have?
We had G.I. Joe. We
G.I.
had
Joe sucked.
Transformers.
Transformers was okay.
Badass cartoons, man. We
I
had the
think Batman,
Smurfs.
the 90s, the Batman cartoons were
Yeah, that
great.
was the best one to me, at least.
Eh.
You know
Fucking
what?
he
I
had the
think
big
I
fucking
think
squares, fucking-
one thing that I give you guys that you guys did have, and if I watch it now, I think it's probably the gayest thing ever. You guys had He-Man.
He-Man was awesome.
Yeah, but you know what?
I
When
used
he
to
was
like Thundercats.
Thundercats,
I
was
didn't
the
like
shit.
Thundercats.
But you know what? The other thing I didn't like about He-Man was how gay they made Prince Adam's voice when he was Prince Adam.
I don't remember.
How's it going, guys?
We had great cartoons. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, but like it was just the fact that like
We had awesome cartoons.
we had Batman, we had Tiny
Batman,
Toons,
Tiny Toons.
Tiny
Animaniacs.
Tiny Toons was the
It was the shit.
We had, well, I mean, I can't really say my generation because it was all before that, but we had Looney Tunes, you know, from the,
Yeah,
from
we
the
had,
40s.
we had
Looney
Tiny
Tunes was
Toons.
still on.
Looney Tunes, I mean, the cartoons that became before me, you know, Looney Tunes,
You know what, yeah.
Popeye,
Popeye sucked.
Tom and Jerry,
Tom and Jerry was
You know what? Look,
the
man.
Jetsons, the Flintstones.
You want to know what we had? We had Eek the fucking cat.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh my god. We had Eek the Cat. We had the Animaniacs.
The Animaniacs was
Oh,
destructive.
bro.
Lame.
That shit was great.
You had so many different characters that came out of that generation.
And then we had
Still-
now the cartoons of today suck. The
See,
only
when you-
good
when you-
cartoons.
what came out when you guys were kids was they were taking the cartoons that were out before, but making them smaller, like little babies and stuff.
No, you only have one.
There was a couple of them.
Which one?
Tiny Toons was the only
Tiny
one in,
Toons was-
Tasmania.
That's
That's, it.
lame.
Those are the only two you could think of. I mean, maybe the Tom and Jerry kids, but that
Yeah, that too.
at
the
that
Tom
point,
and Jerry
at
kids.
that point, nobody was watching that shit. We had Bobby's
Didn't
World.
they have like a Flintstones?
Bob-
little
We had
kid?
motherfucking Bobby's World.
That's right. Bobby's
I
World.
don't know. Isn't that Howie Mandel?
Howie Mandel. He created that one, Eek the Cat, and the Terrible Dinosaurs. Remember that?
And dinosaurs.
The one with the dinosaurs were like they were incompetent army men.
We had the Muppets, dude. The
We had
Muppets.
dinosaurs.
We had-
You guys had Baby Muppets.
We had Sesame Street.
We had Sesame Street.
We had dinosaurs. Remember?
Yeah, we had dinosaurs. Yeah, dinosaurs.
Not
What's
not
that?
the mama. Not the mama.
See, nobody even remembers.
Everybody remembers.
Nobody remembers your cartoons.
Francisco, do you remember dinosaurs?
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, but
remembers.
he.
That shit was
your
the
age.
shit, right?
No, but that was
Wasn't that the shit back in the day?
that was one of the first shows
I
that
don't even
like
know what that is.
you don't remember that with the giant dinosaur that used to wear his flannel shirt
Flannel shirt.
and the fucking
would go to
boss-
work?
The boss was the
You guys had
Triceratops, the-
Teletubbies and Barney and
No,
crap
you know
like
what?
that.
Barney was already around, but Teletubbies didn't come out till my son was born.
Just whack.
All that crap came out. Blue's
It's gotten
Clues.
lamer and lamer.
This guy.
You know what it is? I
This
think
guy's just hating, bro.
He
That's
just
all
I'm
hates.
just being honest.
You know what it
The
is?
best
Bobby's World.
You gotta remember, man,
Animaniacs,
back in
Eek
his
the
day,
Cat,
people were still dying
Batman.
for fucking chicken pox. So that's
Back
like
in the
that.
day, they had to heat up the tubes.
And see, you guys
And
watched
let
all
the
that on
TV
cable, huh?
and let
they had to screw in the freaking.
You guys
the
watched it
light
on
bulbs.
cable, huh? All
No,
those shows
no,
were on
no,
cable.
no.
They were on Fox.
They were on Fox.
They were on Fox.
Dinosaur was on Channel 7.
Yeah.
And yeah, most of them
Nobody
were on
shows
Fox.
Saturday morning cartoons are not on TV anymore.
We had
except on
King
Channel
of the
5.
Hill, son.
Yeah, channel. You know what?
Yeah, but King of the Hill wasn't kids.
You know what destroyed Saturday morning cartoons? It was the fact
Golf?
that
Golf, golf.
sports.
Well, yeah.
Sports. Fox got into the sports game.
I remember.
Back in the
Auto
day-
racing.
I
Back
used
in the
to
day,
like,
Fox didn't have any sports on
Inside
there.
the NBA, remember? With the model shot.
I used to like that. I used to like This Week in Baseball. Oh, man.
I used to love watching wrestling at 12 noon on Channel 11 after all the cartoons were over on
Hulk
Saturday.
Hogan.
Yep.
See, I didn't get into wrestling until I was like 21.
Yeah.
So you got into
I
it
used
when
to
they
hate wrestling when I was a kid.
Me and my brothers used to. We used to flip a coin. Whoever would lose would be Seuss, and the other one would be Hogan
Oh, Seuss.
with that fucking crooked eye.
No Holds Barred was such a great movie, but if you watch it now, you fucking hate it.
Never saw that one.
Oh man, we had so many great fucking shows back then. God damn, you were born in the wrong generation, my friend.
You were born in that generation gap where you guys were still watching the movies, the shows that were made before you, because you can't.
Yeah,
claim
well, like I
movies.
said, Flintstones and all, that's all before us.
Yeah, you can't claim
Looney
any
Tunes.
of those. Like,
But like I said, we had G.I. Joe, Transformers 2, the greatest cartoons ever. We had the Smurfs.
The Smurfs suck.
the Smurfs were
cool,
70s, man.
No, that was 80s.
That's 70s. Look it up. I'm telling you, it was 70s.
Nope.
Because the Smurfs, the Snorks, all
We had
that stuff,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Come
That
on,
was ours.
man. Huh?
that was ours.
No, you guys had the rehash.
We had that came out in '89. That was considered ours, not you guys.
I don't think so. I was 14 in 89.
Yeah, that was a good
You were
show.
14 and 89?
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm telling you, people were dying of chicken pox
89,
when he
I
got
was
it.
fucking- I was fucking
the
7.
fucking people still had syphilis
You're
and
7
fucking
years older than
smallpox.
Huh?
You're 7 years older than
Yeah.
me?
Dude's 39.
39, fool.
God damn.
About to be 40
You know how it's
years
easy
old.
for me to remember how old I was? Because 89, I was 4. Basically, like in 90, I was 15. In 2000, in 2000, I was 25. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy.
Well, so what are you doing for the big 4-0? I'm pretty sure it's
I
coming
don't
up.
really
We're going to
make a big
Vegas,
deal out
bro.
of
We gotta go to
birthdays.
Vegas.
We're going to Vegas, bro.
Francisco, we're taking this motherfucker to
Your
Vegas
treat?
for his 40-year-old
We're
birthday.
going to Vegas.
I
Call
want- Hey.
vaporologist.
No, I'm telling you, we're gonna take him out so we can get the early bird dinner. I want to make sure he's okay.
What, for the seniors?
Are you gonna be an ARP member? Make sure you get your card.
Supposed to be getting those when you're like, what, 55?
When's your
Dude.
birthday? When's your birthday?
December 7th?
December 7th?
I got a freaking AARP
Yeah,
card in
you're
the
fucking
freaking
cold, bro.
mail. Because for some odd reason, you ever get that Social Security earnings statement that they send you every freaking year?
Yeah.
For some odd reason, they have me working from 1975 to 1984. And yet it cuts off all the way till I turn like 15. Like, when I'm-
Identity theft, man.
My social didn't even exist. I actually called Social Security and I said, hey, excuse me. You guys had me working like way before I was born. I was born in 83. How the fuck was I working?
You should have
in
kept it. Should have kept your
1974?
mouth shut. You would have been able to collect all that.
If once they catch it,
They
but,
would've figured it out.
here's the bad part. They said that they can't take that shit off. They told me we can't do nothing about it. We have you working those years. I'm like, dude,
You'll have a nice pension coming.
I made
Fuck
40.
yeah.
I made $45,000 in 1982. I wasn't even. I was making good money back then.
I didn't make $45,000 until what? Like maybe 3 years ago.
It was weird though. I was like, what the fuck? Like I never noticed it till the first time I got it, and I was like, what the fuck is all this shit?
How old were you guys? How much was the minimum wage when you guys started working?
550.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's
about
not that much
5 something.
different.
Huh?
I was 425 when I started.
Yeah, I was like 5 something.
Yeah. Cause I used to work at a liquor store and it was 550.
Yeah, about 15, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when it went up to 525, 725 was when I joined the
My
Navy.
first job was at Carl's Jr. Welcome to Carl's. May I serve you? You have a great voice. You should do radio. Thank you.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Carlos Jr. had a lot of crap on the menu back in the day that was so fucking good.
Carl's
I don't know why the fuck they
Jr.
got rid of it.
fell the fuck off.
Yeah.
Carl's Jr. used to be so good.
It's still
And
good.
something happened. No, it sucks now, dude.
It's still good, but I'm telling you, they used
I
to
like
have
those
some stuff on the menu that
Pringle-
you.
They used to be better, dude.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, they were good. And then they sold the company or something happened.
You
Carl
remember,
Karcher died.
You
know-
remember the
you know what
the ribeye steak fucking sandwich they used to have at Carl's Jr.
Yes.
And they stopped making it.
Yep.
That was the
Dude,
best.
Carl's
fucking
Jr.
thing.
used to I think Carl's Jr. invented the all-you-can-eat salad bar. I think they invented the drive-through. They used to have potatoes,
Yeah.
baked potatoes. They used to have hot dogs because that's what Carl Karcher started out with.
Yeah.
They had so much good stuff.
I just
remember
think
when
it's
I was a
expensive.
kid-
That's why you can't keep
No,
up with the people.
I remember when I was a kid.
But it was good.
It was good though. They had a lot of good food over there. It was like a Sizzler. When
You know
I
what?
still have my
you-
uniform.
You know what I can't stand? Like,
Wait, what?
I still have my uniform.
In and out.
Wear
I
it.
don't know why people.
I would love to see you wear your uniform.
I don't know why people make a big deal about In and Out.
In-N-Out is great, bro.
I like Sonic's better.
You're crazy.
Sonic's is fucking awesome. What do you think about Sonic's?
Sonic is good, but you know what's funny? Like I had Sonics when I lived in the East, so
Yeah.
like when it came
Sonic's
over here,
is
I knew.
way
But
better.
I honestly
The
think
burger?
I think that their drinks are better than their food. They're smooth.
You know what I like at
never-
Sonic?
I never
Their
gone
hot dogs.
Yeah,
Get
I
their
like-
chili dog. Their chili dogs with the
I like,
tater tots.
I like the tater tots. Oh man,
Yeah,
I
but
can
I
eat
don't know
tater
about
tots
the
just
burger.
like
Crazy, man.
M&Ms, just popping them.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Well,
Oh, you gotta shake it up. You
Pop
know?
it.
yeah.
I used to avoid the tater tots because I
Why?
would be like, I don't want a fucking tater tot. That's
Tater tots
breakfast.
are fucking bomb.
But I didn't
man.
know. I would say, give me fries. You know, every time
Look,
I
man.
get fries. Finally, I got the tater tots. I was like, holy
The
shit.
bullshit they
they're
give
good.
you out there,
Yeah.
that ain't a tater tot. You want to see a fucking real tater tot? The fucking tater tots they got out in some restaurants are like this.
You know what I don't like about Sonic, though, is you can't sit there. You can't eat
Yeah.
there. You have to go through the drive-thru or use their stupid machine.
I just want to knock that lady that brings my.
But you know what though? That's how Sonic's got started out in the East. I remember the first time I ate there, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool.
This guy out here, oh, a fucking one-upper over here, bro.
No. But I remember like when I first heard there was a Sonic's opening up here, I was like, that's cool. But you know what's funny? The Hardys out there are like fucking Carl's Jr. used to be out here. Because the Hardys out there is still like a restaurant type of setting. Only
Carl's
out
Jr.
here-
bought Hardee's. Now it's the same shit.
Yeah. That was the bad part.
You know, Johnny Rockets is a piece of shit.
Johnny Rockets.
I don't know why people make a big deal out of it.
They make a big
I went
deal
there
out of
once.
it
It was
because
alright.
Tommy's is a piece of crap too.
No, Tommy's is good.
Tommy's is good.
You have to be in the
Fuck
mood for
no.
Tommy's.
The hat
Tommy's
is good.
is
You ever
fuck-
had the hat?
I'd rather have
Good-
fucking winter
good
schnitzels
stuff.
than that shit.
I like Wiener Schnitzel.
Winter schnitzels is awesome.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I love it.
But you know what? The after effects of it are not. Remember that one time?
Of what? Of what? Tommy's?
And me and
You
Des-
know what's good at Tommy's, dude? Go to Tommy's and get the breakfast burrito. Oh, it's so good, dude.
Yeah.
It's a breakfast burrito with egg. It has the chili, potatoes in it, and cheese. It's so fucking good.
This guy fucking. Me and this guy used to go for a walk and then stop at the first restaurant we
Yeah.
saw. Jack in the Box is still my top.
I like Jack in the Box gets a bad rap, but I like it.
Jack in the Box is still one.
I think the worst fast food joint is fucking Burger King.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then
fuck
Carl's
yeah.
Jr. Carl's Jr. sucks.
Carl Jr. is
I
awesome.
remember we went to a Burger King one time and they served us moldy bread and I was like,
Burger
dude,
King
this
is garbage,
bread fucking
dude.
moldy.
This guy's not like, what's up with this bread? I'm like, it's probably just spilled right now, bro. Don't worry about it. We ate it. Next thing you know, we're like, God damn.
Fucking, hey, that fucking penicillin and it just destroyed my system. I could have scraped it off and not have a headache.
You didn't scrape it off?
No, I took it off. No, we did take it off, but like we didn't look under the bun. It wasn't until I was eating it that I looked at the thing.
It
and I was
tasted like hardwood, bro.
yeah, you were dying.
I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
The worst thing I ever had on a burger was at Jack in the Box. One time they had in my burger was the green scouring pad piece. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That was it. I just took it off and ate it. But the place that fucked me up was Carl's Jr. I ordered a chicken club. Back in the day, chicken club used to have sprouts on it. Alfalfa sprouts, bacon, Swiss cheese, and mayo. And it was fucking bomb. They don't serve sprouts no more.
Nope.
Dude, that shit fucked me up for like 3 days. And my stomach was hurting. I was shitting out green shit, dude. Green shit. Looked like avocado.
That's disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I think, yeah.
I don't like avocado.
You know how you say support local businesses and all this shit?
Yeah.
I remember one time I was like, I had that mentality, support local. I stopped at this one fucking piece of shit fucking Mexican restaurant, bro. And I swear to God, after that, I was like, I'll never eat fucking tacos again. And
Locally at where? Pomona?
No, they were by where I live. And I haven't eaten tacos since then.
Oh, you got to be careful.
Yeah,
where you
fuck
go.
that shit.
There's a place by my house. I guess there's a bunch of them, but it's called Tijuana's Tacos. You been
I
there?
heard of that place.
It's
I heard
good,
it's
man.
I went to fucking Tortas Las Glorias over there.
Yeah,
My God, that shit was fucking expensive.
they are.
Yeah.
You know what's expensive? El Gallo Guiro.
Oh, but that shit's
what a
great,
ripoff,
bro.
dude.
They're good.
But they're good,
I
bro.
was upset, dude. I spent like $11 on a torta and a drink.
I
remember one time after a show, Cooch, Hefty, and myself went to Gallo Hito, and I'm all like, all right, cool. So Cooch goes, hey, let me get 5 tamales, 5 tacos,
fuck?
2 tortas. So I'm all thinking, hey, a group of people might be coming, you know? So he looks at me, he goes, what do you want? I go, just the torta. So I'm like, all right, let me get another torta, Hefty. Hey, let me get, and then another big ass order. And I was like, there has to be people coming. Fuck no, bro.
That was all for them.
Fuck no, bro.
Fucking gluttons, huh?
Oh yeah, bro. It was like 10 tacos, 2 tortas, they brought that fucking jarro of water.
Just so you can dip it in. What the fuck was it? A food eating contest?
So they could
Dip
be
the
like-
bread?
I was like, Jesus. That was when, and then fucking check this out. So we went to Washington, and they had this contest over there, like to eat pancakes and shit. And I told Hefty, hey, Hefty, let's do this shit. You know? Oh, I can't do it, bro. Because there was a girl sitting right next to him. There was a girl sitting right next to him, and he was down to do it until the girl goes, you can do this, big man. And then after that,
She was psyching him out.
and then after that, he was like, I'm out. I fucking did it, though.
She was psyching him out.
Hey, till next time. Tune into Luis Banuelos show. To my right, Enya Padilla.
Hey.
To my left, David Duarte. Thank you very much. Good night.